What's a mighty good word, party folk? It's your Mile High Priest. I'm up here on the weekend of the Lunar New Year, the new moon in Aquarius. Happy new moon in Aquarius to you, Libra. This message is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising Collective. Regardless of whether you have a distinguished Libra placement in your natal chart, this may still resonate with you. I strongly suggest checking out the collective reading that I recently did for this new moon in Aquarius. It has been really significant in a lot of the readings, so this reading does extend for the next 28 days, or from the new moon in Aquarius until the new moon in Pisces. But it does have a longer term forecast for the year until the beginning of November, when the first quarter moon squares against the sun in Scorpio, and the first quarter moon in Aquarius occurs. One moment. I apologize. My throat, I've been recording all weekend, and then today this is the fourth message that I record, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but Libra, I feel like you took a step back as far as how much work you were outputting. You may still be outputting a lot of work, obviously, but you took this, it's not a vow of silence, but it's almost maybe there is a bit of that aspect. Anyway, we might as well just get into it. I do have the Neptune card that I'm meditating on for your reading. This is from The Wild Unknown Alchemy from Kim Kranz. The Sun and Mercury are both in Aquarius. Mars will soon be in Aquarius in just about a day or less then. And then at the end of this February 12th week, the Sun will move into Pisces and Venus will go into Aquarius. So a lot of Aquarian kind of fuzzy energy for you right now, Libra. You could be very well affected in your romantic, your self-care. So yeah, pulling back. And this card does signify remembering a spiritual moment in your childhood. So I believe that one of your readings recently had the same symbol or symbolism of you going back to remember a time in childhood when you had a god, or you met God in childhood, and so you're having illusions, you're remembering, you're recall moments of that and what it felt like to be awe-inspired as a child. Libra magicians, Libra high priests, high priestesses, Libran kings, and Libran queens. This is your highest, most judicial, lawful, natural court of law. I am your effervescent, law-abiding, effervescent, fleeting, sassy, mercurial jester with a lot of drive that all of a sudden things started running here. It may be that's what it feels like for you. These are your messages for your divinity, your divine inspiration, your spiritual exaltation, and your human evolution through space and time, Libra. Again, you're going through this recalling, recentering, re-envisioning. What was the vision you had as a child when you met God, when you met your gods, when you met the gods? You're having those same childlike awe qualities. So don't go too far out in escapism or, getting too far lost in your own head. It is meant for you to stay on a path of knowing that there's more outside of you and that your service, you are on a purposeful life path. A lot of it, you've had to feel your way through it. You've had to sort of restart or reignite this passion that you had. Perhaps you were on autopilot, or there's a suggestion to not, in order for you to not go into autopilot, to remember who you were as a child and your wisdom that you carried through from childhood. So this could very well be those secrets and powers that you invoke from your ancient wild ancestors, your ancient wise ancestors, your long lineage of ancestors, as well as your God-given authority and power, and envisioning, like you're able to discern, and there's a new level of understanding as far as your spiritual development and your spiritual maturity. Okay, so instead of becoming bewildered or caught up or overtaken by how potent this acknowledgement can be, stay on track by acknowledging that it is outside of you. These forces are within you and without you, in and out, and it's an ebb and flow. You come to it and then you leave it. You leave with it. You leave with the knowledge. You lead with the key. You lead with the key. You lead with your knowledge. I'm starting that Scorpio for you, Libra. Perhaps you're very much a practitioner of Ayurvedic schools. Hands-on, perfume, scents, medicine, astrology. So yeah, maybe in Ayurvedic astrology, you are a Scorpion, you're a Scorpio, or even if you have other. There is a significant Scorpio. It could be just the fire, this Kundalini fire. Consume. It is purification, right? The fire is for purification. And we have here consume, the vulture. So it is about removing any impurities from inside of you, around you, from your home, from your vicinity, from your approximate, your enclosed, your enclosures, there's something about your animals, your wow, Scorpio. I get so excited sometimes. So don't get too roused and riled up to defend yourself. Okay, you could have had to. You could feel like there was a traitor, like you had to deal with a traitor. There was a traitor, or you have felt like there's a traitorship, or like someone went behind your back, or did something. There's like a corset, or like this tightening, a grip, get a grip on it. You're getting a grip on it. Purify, flow, feminine flow. Okay, a lot of masculine fire, Is there a way to intervene and interject feminine fire, feminine purity? A lot of sacral blockages, sacral chakra blockages that are also depleting your confidence, your ability to fly, your soaring ability, but you are very much in the ground. What can you excavate? What can you take with you? What wisdom? It is more your knowledge will guide you and protect you. It is not your spiritual knowledge. It's not so much your spiritual knowledge. It's not so much how much you know. It's not about how much you know. It's not about what you know. It's about a specific thing that you do know, a specific understanding that you have, and a specific alchemical property that you possess, sacral property, through things like honoring sexuality, sex magic, relationship magic, honoring how you create, where you maybe were dealing with others' money, now you deal with your own money. Now you want to create your own money. Even if you felt that you were creating your own money, you're now. It's a different means. It's a different means of making money. Order. I apologize. My throat became so dry after today. Well, after talking all weekend. Y'all know I love to talk. Thank you so much, Goddess Isis, Sun God Ra, Mercury. Stability. Okay, 4. Yeah, the 4 is very significant in the readings. Are you leaning too much to your feminine qualities, or leaning too much to your masculine qualities? Which ones do you tend to more? Which ones need more tending to? Okay. You're very much in the public eye no matter what your job is. You are meant to, you do clear up, you do clean up others' messes, right? Wow, as like all the cards haphazardly, you're coming into a new authority. This is very much seen. You're very much like, as much as others recognize it, are you recognizing it? Divinity and monogamy, relationships. You're very strong in your relationships. You're very much a manifester through relationship magic, through, again, your co-partnerships, who you partner with. You help others and you also receive help. The sacral chakra receives heartfelt opening, heartfelt structuring. Play is really important for you because it's honoring that you've been through the mess, and even if there was a traitor in your compound, in your arena, like you must honor that you made it, that was wise. It was just meant for you to learn, to come to your stability. You took a risk on yourself. You committed to yourself. You're committed to taking risks for you, for yourself, for your authority, and for your genuineness. This is your authority, that you are very committed to your relationships, to structuring and stabilizing relationships. You're very committed to, you will risk it. You do risk a lot for your commitment to others. You are an authority figure in your relationships because of how genuine you are, because of your commitment to genuineness. It's very important that you do give some time to yourself and give time to others, but more, is there a altar or a commitment to the land? Have you created that? Have you created space to honor ancestors? They greet you now. They greet you here. They are very much around you, a part of you. They're not, this isn't a phase. It's not a phase. These are your gods. Did you know this from childhood, right? Like maybe your mother told you, like, hi, you're surrounded by angels and spirits. Your mother told you that you're surrounded by angels and spirits and guides. So this is you, Pisces, and dark side of Aquarius. So yeah, don't get too lost in this Neptunian land. You and Gemini had the sun. Gemini had the sun. Sagittarius had Venus. Capricorn. No, I'm sorry. Cancer had the moon, and you have Neptune. So new feelings, don't be upset. It's not about being upset. It's learning how to protect yourself and setting boundaries. I'm sorry, excuse me. This is your Ten of Swords. A lot of folks are getting the Ten of Swords, the shadow side of Aquarius, which is just what I said, the shadow side of Aquarius. So don't let your feelings catch up to you in your mind. Don't let your feelings make you feel that you can't leave this space, or that this isn't over. Like, it is over. You've been through it and now you process it, okay? So it might have taken you out of work, or you had a loss in terms of a project. You experienced a loss in terms of something, some way of making money. But what I'm getting now is that there's a shift. So it is an opening. This is purifying, okay? Not only do you purify, do you clear and cleanse in your work? You help others clear their minds, their heart spaces. You help others. It can be very indirect. I'm getting that you help others indirectly. Like, your line of work reaches spaces that are not tangible, or like that you don't see readily. Like, it's energy work, right? You're getting ready to start anew. As soon as you leave this landscape, and it's a mindset that you're stuck. Patchouli, do you like patchouli? Perhaps there's a message for you from that oil, that scent, that herb, those herbs. I don't know too much about patchouli. I have here the Three of Pentacles. You're almost ready. You're internally, committing yourself to God, okay? You are meant to create, and you are very artistic, and you are very creative. I have the Three of Pentacles and the Fool. So it is more about you getting out of this mentality that you can't have what you had. What you had is gone for a reason, because you're meant to start on a new path. Okay, this might have happened. The past is still on the top of your mind. I'm so sorry. The fall has the Five of Cups. What you experienced in the fall, you could have experienced this backstabbing, what is that? The Princess of Swords. Somebody fixated on the wrong details. Folks fixated on the wrong details. Air signs. Maybe you and others all fixated on the wrong details. Seven of Pentacles, fixating on the wrong details. Okay. A decision was made. A decision was made based on incorrect details. Okay. At work, a feminine Aquarius or feminine Capricorn. Perhaps this could have been your supervisor. You're gonna get this was the last year. This is what you dealt with in the last year, and you will get a chance, a redeeming. So like, I don't feel like I want to tell you this because like it's not about this, but you will have that redemption. You will come out to redeem. Eight of Wands in reverse. It's not going to happen fast, and this hasn't been a fast development. It has been a slow bubbling to the surface. Somebody very arrogant, somebody took the wrong idea and twisted it. Again, Aquarius, Libra, like, this Aquarius season is meant for you to like own it that you're not in this this mess anymore. Like, when were you supposed to get out, right? And I apologize. I'm not trying to make you upset. Ten of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck. When were you supposed to get out? Okay, how were you supposed to get out if your mind kept just turning and turning and turning, okay? When were you supposed to get out? The Tower in reverse. So now the Tower is internal, but please don't spring up out in action. Please don't attack. Please honor that this is your way out. This is the way out. This is exit through the gift shop, right? There's a whole creative bubble ready to burst inside of you that this place or this person was not allowing you to really flourish, right? It's very much keeping you in a box, okay? 5 of Wands. Somebody, puppet master, puppeteering. Yeah, when were you supposed to leave? Death and judgment, baby. You're rising above it. New pastures, okay? You're meant to leave. You may not see it now because you're kind of circling and bubbling in the water, in the mines, in the watery mines. But like, look, you're scurried. You're scarred. Are you scared, Libra? Are you scared of this beauty that you possess internally that's just waiting to burst out of you? Like the sun says that it's ready. It's building, it's bubbling. You're like full of potential energy. Please go listen to the Virgo reading. I don't know why, like the Virgo reading has the same kind of flavor of like you guys both honoring that you went through some bull crud. Virgo more so in the relationship arena, you more so in the work relationship arena. And it just means new work for you, which I know you're scared, you're fearful, but it is new work for you and it is more enjoyable, it is more fruitful, it is more auspicious, it is more centered around you and your power, the power that you possess, the power that you're committed to now, your authority, risk, yeah, your popularity, the sun, here, beauty. Now that's what we like to see. Now that's what I call a outcome. Wow. You're scared to come into this new order. I have all major arcana. All in you, around you, your fears, your power, your environment, your outcome, your what didn't grow out of that misery is good. It's gone. Leave it. What's growing now is the real you, your real power, your real essence. The fake, the faux, the fa, that deceitful slacker lack, okay? Whoever was slacking around you wasn't letting you perform, letting you do, because they see you as the opponent, as a formidable, much better opponent, okay? I have Libra, and then I have the Sun card. Just peeking by. Can we get more clarity? On Judgment and the Death card. I flew out. Justice, okay. Card number 11, because this card switches it up. Look, it can happen fast. Wow, it can happen fast, the star. Okay, come back to it. Bask in your real qualities. You are the Empress. You are the Emperor. Come back into alignment. Too much masculine energy. Too much ready to risk it all. Okay, this was your karmic justice. Even though it may seem awful or like it sucked, it was meant to be brief and it was meant to cut you loose. It was out of order. It was disorder. Okay, so now you come back. Okay, take yourself away and take your goods away. Take what you can away from this, which is the wisdom. Okay, take back what's yours. It was not giving. You were giving too much. Okay, false. It was disillusionment. It was disheartening. It was despite. It was despicable. It's despicable the way the treatment, the way that these people treated you is not right. It's despicable. Okay, it's out of fear and out of loss. They gain out of their fears, out of their loss, out of their fear of loss, out of their desire to want, out of their greed comes nothing. Okay, it comes out of the loss of you. It comes, you detangle, you leave, you have left the space. You are honoring you're honoring a more emotionally stable phase. Okay, a more emotionally stable, emotionally fulfilling phase. You are entering a more emotionally fulfilling phase. You have turned your back away from this Queen of Cups back. Turns her back to this bull crud. Okay, turn the mind away from that. Turn the mind away from old pain. Turn the mind towards fulfillment, beauty. Okay. From masculine properties to feminine properties. Here is a Scorpionic. Okay. So dark side of Libra. Don't get fired up. Don't stay. Don't linger in that. Don't allow your emotions to linger in the past. Don't let your emotions tend to the mind that lingers in the past. Okay, first move your mind towards the future. Bring in order, regain your confidence so that you can trust yourself once again, that you can move through this. Okay, that you can create your daily life in a new manner, in a new way that is more shining for you, that is more meant for you. Trust that you're moving with God now. Trust that you're regaining confidence and you're regaining structure and order coming out of that. You had to really detangle and detach. Okay, onward, upward, fulfillment. The star card, beautiful. We love to see it. Wow, Libra, you really caught on fire there, homie. Okay, consume, vulture, purify, purification. While the ancient Egyptians associated the bird with life-giving fertility, protection, and feminine deities, the ancient Greeks and Romans associated the bird with war, destruction, ill omen, and masculine deities. The vulture card may be asking you to confront your own duality, or how the opposites within yourself complement you as a whole. As a carry-on bird, the vulture is fundamentally linked to death, but it is through their scavenging that they feed themselves and their young. Just as the death of one creature nourishes the life of another, remember that we are all three-dimensional, imperfect beings made up of negative and positive traits. Our shadow may nourish our light as we learn and accept our own imperfections. Vengeance as an emotion can consume and must be kept in check. This card asks you to take care of that vengeance, and overwhelming negative emotion do not consume you, and to find the balance between light and dark. This card may represent a conclusion that is difficult to swallow, either about those around you or about yourself. There may be a conflict or a contradiction that is not easy to resolve right now, or hypocrisy you have discovered that unsettles you. Sit with this discovery and allow it to digest. Stones are rhodonite, red jasper, fire opal, and black obsidian. Spellwork, urging justice upon one who has harmed you. Reversing hexes, shadow work, dealing with past life trauma, confronting one's own faults. Alright, I believe that you're doing all of that. You're calling in justice, okay, because there was disorder. But remember, it is more for you to swallow this hard pill and apply this knowledge that you have gained, garnered, okay? You're on to bigger, better. Remember the sun. Remember the cups. Trust you in this new sentiment, in this new arena of you. Divinity, authority, genuineness, stability, commitment to your authority, and to take risk for your beautiful self. Libra, I honor you, your path, and your choices. Stay blessed. Happy Lunar New Year. Happy Year of the Wood Dragon. I only see great stuff for you, as long as you can move the mind away from those who have betrayed you and those who have crossed you. This is a huge lesson for you, and you are moving ahead, moving on, onwards, upwards, inward, okay? You got this.